So Sam, you're originally from Talbingo in New South Wales.
I am.
What's it like growing up in Talbingo? And did you always play music growing up, or were you more of an outdoorsy type of girl?
Definitely outdoorsy type of girl. My dad played music. He was a musician. He was in bands.
Because you were an athlete.
I was very, very much into athletics until I was about 16. And then my sister actually picked up the guitar and started playing it. And I loved my sister. I still love her. But then she was my idol, so I thought, oh, I better do what she's doing. So I started playing the guitar, and then she stopped and I kept playing.
And what about you, Rosie? Did you come from a musical family?
My mum is incredibly musical, and my dad is very supportive of that. And
With a smile, I see.
poor dad, you know, well, I won't say that, but his heart is right there, but he doesn't sing that well. When he sings, he sounds a little bit like a puppy dog that, you know, has been in a room by itself for too long. Like.
So he's traumatized.
He's just divine,
How
you know.
diplomatic, you're so lovely.
What type of music did you hear in your house growing up?
Well, my mum played a lot of classical music. My mum, you know, I would come home sometimes, I'd be walking down the street from school and I would hear the ground was shaking and, you know, like from down the end of the street I could hear this music just like blaring, and it was some kind of, you know, huge sonata or whatever, and I'd come home and my mum would be lying in the living room floor just blissing out.
What would your dad listen to?
Well, he listened to whatever mum listened to. You know, it was we listened to Harry Belafonte and Cliff Richard. I went to school in the early 80s and I thought that that Cliff Richards, whatever.
Right, the sound.
I thought he was the cool dude of the moment at that point. Turns out, not so much. You know, like it was really a Buddy Holly. I remember I took a Buddy Holly song to school in primary school because we had to bring a pop song to school.
Did you get teased?
Well, no one knew what it was, and they were all like, "This is so cool. What's this?" And they all had Kylie Minogue and, you know, Jefferson Starship, and I had Buddy Holly, and you know, and that's when I realised there was something going on, and I was missing out on it, and so I saved up all my pennies, and I got myself a double cassette radio, and I just started